You have created a product that you want to sell. You have crafted a very irresistible offer, and now you have just launched your product in the market, but still you see that people are not buying, you are not getting conversions, you are not getting sales. So what could be the reason? The main reason could be your messaging. If your messaging is not correct, if you are not able to convey about your product, if you are not able to convey exactly what you are doing and why it is the right fit for your target market, then in that case the people will not buy. So you have to connect with your target market in the right way, the way they should feel connected, the way they understand the things, and the way they will be able to get what you are selling and how you can help them so that they will buy from you. So it's very important that you work on your messaging if you really want to sell your products as a coach, as a consultant, right? We as a side hustler who are building our businesses along with our 9 to 5 job, it's very difficult sometimes to actually figure out everything and to do everything in the right way. But you have to understand this thing that every piece is important and messaging is equally important. Sometimes people don't work so much on their messaging, on their copy. They simply just create the product, they create the offer, and they just start promoting it without having the right messaging. So you have to work on your messaging as well. It's an important part of the system. I also have a system which I actually follow, and the system is one page funnel grid system, and this messaging part is very important part of that system. So today in this video I am going to talk about this messaging, that how you craft the messaging. It's going to be pretty intense. So just hang around here and just see that what I am talking about. And also, if you find valuable, please take notes, note down everything, because I'm going to explain you everything, and definitely it's going to be the value packed video. Hello everyone, my name is Rishabh Jain. I'm a funnel marketing coach, and my mission with this channel is to give you the right strategies, tactics, and knowledge about the sales and marketing funnels so that you can build and grow your digital coaching and consulting business, and together we can achieve the dream of freedom and abundance. So let's just begin the video. Okay, so let me just walk you through the all the strategies that I want to share with you. So you have to keep these things in mind when you are crafting the message for your target market. So first thing that you need to do is you need to know your target market really well. If you don't know your target market well, then in that case you will not be able to talk to them the way they want to listen the things or they understand the things. So knowing your target audience is really well. And when I talk about knowing means you should know that who that person looks like, what is the demographics, what is the age, what profession he or she is in, what kind of blogs they read, what kind of content they consume, what kind of people they hang around, what are the places they spend most of their time when it comes to internet. So you have to know all these things really well. If you don't know all these things, then in that case you will not be able to craft a message which is compelling and which is actually able to convey the right message to this right audience. So once you have figured out your target market, you should go deep and try to understand them really well. Do the research and try to come up with the maximum information about your target market so that you can craft a compelling message which is very easy to understand for your target market, and which actually helps you to connect with them on the deeper level. Okay, so this is the first thing that you need to keep in mind. Now let's just talk about the second thing, which is very important. So the second thing is, you need to understand their pain points, problems, challenges, goals, dreams. Okay, this is very important thing. When you are doing the research about your target market, don't forget to come up with these things. Okay, you have to like do the research, and you have to come up with all these things, like what are the pain points, what are main pain points that your target market is facing, what are the problems and challenges that you are going to solve for them, what are their goals, what are their dreams, what are the desires they have. Okay, so you have to figure out all these things, and when you know all these things, you can address these things in your messaging, in your sales copy, in your sales videos, in your ads, and you will see that people actually feel connected, because they think, because they know, okay, this person is talking to me, this is my problem, this is the problem that I am facing, this is what I want to achieve in my life, and he's talking about it. So they will feel connected, because you have did your research, and you have crafted the message which is very which is actually connecting with your target audience really well. Okay, so this is very important that you do this one thing and figure out all these things, their pain points, problems, challenges, goals, and dreams. Now let's just see what is the third thing that you need to keep in mind while crafting the right message. So the third thing is, address these problems in your messaging. Okay, you have to address these problems in your messaging. When you know exactly the problems that your target market is facing, address these problems, talk about these problems, that what are these problems, and how you can solve these problems, what you have, what your product can do to get rid of this problem. Okay, so you have to talk about the problems, and then you have to talk about how you can help them to get the problem solved. Okay, this is very important. So when you first thing, when you understand your target market really well, you do the research and you know them very well, then you know their pain points, problems, challenges, and goals. And when you talk about the problems and solution in your messaging, you will see that people are actually responding, people are actually reading, people are actually watching your videos, your content, your sales videos, and they are engaging. So it will happen, and they not only this, but they will also take action, and they will convert. So it's very important that you talk about the problems and the solution in your sales copy, in your content. Okay, now let's just see the fourth thing that you need to keep in mind. So the fourth thing is, be authentic and don't over promise. Very important, you have to be authentic. If you try to pretend someone who you are not, then in that case the people will easily sense that thing. Okay, people will actually be able to figure it out that you are not authentic, and you are someone who is trying to pretend. You are actually faking. Okay, so people will get it, and you will not be able to connect with your audience, with your target market. So if you really want to connect them well, if you really want to build the deeper relationship with them, a long term business relationship with them, as a customer, then you need to be authentic, and you don't need to over promise. Okay, don't like over promise the things like, I this strategy will help you to make millions in next 30 days or in next 3 months. Okay? So don't make any promise which you cannot fulfill. Okay, and if you are promising something, then you should deliver that thing. It's very important. So don't over promise, and if you are promising something, make sure you are delivering what you have promised. It's very important, otherwise you will break the trust with your audience, and the result will be you will not be able to convert the people into your paying customers. So it's very important that you should be authentic, and at the same time you are not over delivery, over promising actually. Yes, you should always be over delivering, but never over promise. Okay, so this is very important. Now let's just move to the next strategy for right messaging. So the next strategy is, your best ideal customer is you in past 1, 3 or 5 years back. Okay, you have to, when you are crafting the message, when you are writing your ad, your sales copy, and uh, anything, then in most cases, I think, especially if you are a coach, if you are a consultant, if you are trying to build the business around your passion, knowledge, and skills, then in that case, definitely your ideal customer is you in the past. Okay, it could be 1 year back, it could be three, it could be five, or it could be even more. Your past version is your ideal customer, because you have faced some problem in the past, and you overcame that problem by gaining some knowledge, by learning about the solution, and now you are providing the same solution to the people who are facing the same problem that you have faced in the past. This is what we do as a coach, as a consultant, right? uh, so your best ideal customer is you in the past, and if you keep this thing in mind and write your message, write your emails, sales copy, and everything, keeping this thing in mind, you will be able to craft the message which will directly hit to the audience, to your target market, and they will be able to relate, and they will be able to actually take action, because they can understand, they can feel what you are talking about. And the reason is because you are talking to yourself, and you know everything, you know what the problem is, and you are giving them the solution that is best for them. So this is very important. Now let's just move to the next thing which you have to keep in mind. So talk to your past version and try to show him the right direction. Okay, it's very important that you talk to your past version, and you are actually trying to show him the right direction. So it's basically connected to the last point that we discussed, that your ideal customer is you in the past. So basically what you have to do, you have to talk to them. Okay, you have to talk to that person. You have to talk to yourself in the past, and just think that if you are standing in front of your past version, then what advice you give them, give yourself. Okay, what advice you will give to your past version, how you will guide them, how you will uh, help your past version to get the right direction, because now you have figured out everything. You know that which direction is right. After making many mistakes, after spending a lot of time and money, you have figured out the right way, right direction, right? So uh, just think about it. Okay, if you are standing in front of your past version, how you are going to guide your past version, and just use the same messaging for your ideal customer, just use the same messaging for your target market. And when you use this kind of messaging for your target market, it is very very clear. It gives them the clear direction, and when they see the clarity what you are talking about, they will follow, and they will become your customers as well. Okay, so it's very important. If you just follow this thing that I'm talking about, it is going to help a lot in writing and in crafting the message which really hit your target audience very well. So this is the point. Now let's just talk about the last point that I want to discuss today. So the last point is use their language and vocabulary. Very important, because what happens is, suppose if you are addressing, suppose you are addressing dentist, okay, you are someone who is helping dentist to grow their business, right? Now if you go to a dentist and you start talking about, okay, so uh, I will build the funnel. Okay, I will build a sales funnel for you, and this sales funnel will give you the crazy conversion of 30% opt-in rate, and you will see that you are making uh, 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 you will make 15% sales in the back end, with automated system, and you start talking like this. What will happen? Okay, you are seeing, like, I'm talking about automated sales, I'm talking about conversion rate, I'm talking about funnel. Okay, a dentist don't know about these words. Okay, this is not their vocabulary, this is not their language. So you have to talk to the your target audience in their vocabulary. So keep your language very simple. Don't try to don't try to use the heavy lifting words which which you know very well as a marketer, as a coach, but your target audience don't know. Okay, so you have to keep in mind that who is your target audience and what language they actually understand, and you have to talk to them in the same way, in the same language, and you have to use the same kind of vocabulary. If you use these complex words which they don't understand, they will not be able to connect. They will feel like uh, it's something which is not for them, or maybe they will feel like, oh, it's going over my head, I cannot understand what this guy is talking about. And when this thing happens, they will just they will just scroll up, they will don't read your mails, they will don't watch your videos, and ultimately you will lose the customers. So it's very important that you use the language and the vocabulary which your target audience, your target market is using. So these are the strategies that I want to share with you to craft the right message. And let me tell you that these are some evergreen strategies that if you will apply in your marketing, you will see that you are actually connecting really well with your audience, and it helps you a lot in writing and crafting the right message for your products, for your service, as a coach, as a consultant, and someone who is helping people to get the result with the skills and knowledge. Okay, so let me just quickly summarize it. So we have discussed, like, the right messaging for the crafting the right messaging for the target market, and these are the strategies. First thing, that know your target market, you know your target audience really well. The second thing is understand their pain points, problems, challenges, goals, dreams, desires. Third point is address these problems in your messaging. Fourth point is be authentic and don't overpromise. Fifth point is your best ideal customer is you in the past. Sixth point is talk to your past version and try to show him the right direction. And the last point is use their language and vocabulary. Okay, so just follow these strategies, these pointers, and just start writing and crafting the message which will hook, which will engage, and which will connect with your target market, and you will see the great results in whatever you are selling as a coach, as a consultant, your coaching program, your courses, your masterminds. Okay, so I hope you find that this video really valuable, and if you think that it was helpful, then just hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you will be notified about all the future videos. And also don't leave the channel right now. I have created multiple videos around funnel marketing, around coaching, digital coaching business, and many traffic strategies as well. So just you can watch those videos. You can see that a few videos are flashing on the screen, so just tap the card and start watching them right now. So that's all for this video, guys. See you in the next video very soon. Till then, stay awesome, stay blessed. Thank you very much.